Lin Mo, you're drawing Gale Wolf. I think it's a wild dog that's shed its fur. They can't even achieve the most basic form accuracy. How can you still have the face to stay in the Ink Jade Sect? I see. This world relies on painting to illuminate living beings in battle. You're competing to see who painted the portrait. If you compare who draws the portrait, then you are all brothers. If someone painted it, sorry, in my world. At this level, he can only score 70 points. Genius, no prodigy. Your realist skills are surprisingly profound. How is this layered depth of field achieved? This is called near solid, far void. The method of air perspective. You don't even teach this here. Wrong. A great mistake is known. This was painted by a disciple of the painter Saint 300 years ago. Every feather is flawless. Without reality and illusion, there is no focus. You stack all the details on top, meaning there are no details. This is the lost charm of expressive inspiration. Since the disappearance of the painting sage, no one else can reach this state. So this world is like this. It was only the superficial appearance. The sense of shaping it brings is a miracle. But what is a wall breaking? What exactly is hidden at the pinnacle of painting? Senior brother Lin Mo, why are you drawing these skeletons? So ugly like scribbles. This is called underlying logic. They don't understand human anatomy. The people drawn can only be made of paper. Can you see them? That is a negative example. Lin Mo, you're way too arrogant. He joined the sect for only 3 days, and dares to boss senior brother around. Look at it. I will demonstrate it only once. Remember the direction of the muscles, the nodes of the skeleton and the shift of the center of gravity. This is the true source of power. Your way of painting. Locking all your power inside the armor is called internal friction. Pay attention to the forces on structural interactions. The contact point should be at the center edge and evenly distributed. Mission 5 routes structure heart attack will be counterattack. Since they couldn't defend against it, then attack the weak points. The 3-layer structure of the nictitating membrane truly belongs to lower reptiles. Being able to hold the first place means the receiver circuit is correct. It's just that you haven't factored in the corrosive fluid issue yet. Next time, add a layer of barrier film to the outside of the shield. It doesn't need to be too thick. A thin layer can block corrosion. So beautiful, no wonder she's the chief. This flower is so different you can't even tell it apart from a real flower. You paint lifeless things. I paint time. What is he drawing? It was all mushy. Let me introduce it. This is called the impression sunrise reform. Don't focus on the object itself. Look at the world. The shadows in sunlight are blue. The water's surface reflects the colors of the sky. Everything trembles in the light. Lin Mo, your gallery painting of the warriors is indeed impressive. But painting people, especially beautiful ones, you're far from it. Senior Sister Lu's maid was truly unparalleled. Oh, is it? Let me show you the goddess of beauty in my heart. Senior. Keep it up. What kind of demonic method is this? Why is my heart beating so fast? This is too cute. Oh. Yes. My flowers were scared away. This is called beautification and generalization. The essence of Erkewin is not to draw big eyes. Instead, it distills the element of cuteness to the extreme. Last time I showed how to capture light. This time it demonstrates how to refine beauty. Sometimes distortion is actually an extreme form of reality. Lin Mo from the Mo Sect. I heard you're very good at drawing living things. Then try this, senior brother. We're surrounded. Last time I showed you the ultimate beautification. Distilling cuteness into a heart-pounding experience. Today, let me show you what the ultimate realism looks like. Last time I showed you the ultimate beautification. Distilling cuteness into a heart-pounding experience. Today, let me show you what the ultimate realism would look like. Chinese, you're far from the point of cooking. Senior brother, his movements are spot on. The standards are so chilling. Why do I clearly think you paint more like me than I do? But soon I'll get a chill on my scalp. This is called the uncanny valley effect. Surely not understood by humans, infinitely close to people. But just a little bit short. Human instincts send out alarms. Ultimate realism. Without soul injection. Just a moving specimen. The truer it is, the more it makes people unable to resist. The one I drew doesn't have either. This is the biggest picture. The gap is too large and needs to be handled simultaneously. 364 strands of continuous connections. No one can make up for it in a short time. Complete. Why fill it in? Chest muscles. Where did my attack go? What kind of space is this, really? I look at the back from one tall point. All information is presented simultaneously on a single plane. This is the absolute truth. Welcome to Gurney. But this is not the end. From realism to deconstruction, I have been adding to the process. That legendary Marxist-Leninist. He used subtraction. How to draw stones. This is called chalk. Today I'll teach you a trick to draw without ink. How are stones drawn? You can summon without paint. It's amazing. That flicker didn't seem like a normal fluctuation of spiritual energy. It seems more like the problem lies with the canvas itself. As long as there is a boundary between light and shadow, it has volume, but the medium doesn't matter. Important. Lin Mo. See where you go. Ahead lies the endless abyss. An endless abyss. I happen to need a drawing paper large enough. The ground collapsed in space. My head is so dizzy. Why do I feel like I'm falling down? This is called a visual trap. When I paint reality into a painting. The edge of this world is loosening. The style is children's imagery. But what he was expressing. No materials needed, no need for time. No details are needed. All you need is the concept of the door itself. It turns out this is the pinnacle of this world. So the shallow craftsmanship isn't the ultimate blood quality. When it comes to the Divine Son's Tao, the simple Dharma is complete. You are the next writer. I understand. The previous stage focused on addition. The next stage is to revise subtraction. Lin Mo, you scheming tricks. It was indeed quite interesting. But the true orthodox art of painting is ultimately meticulous brushwork. Lin Mo, your shady tricks are indeed interesting. But the true orthodox art of painting is ultimately meticulous brushwork. That was the skill forged through countless trials. It is not something that can be achieved by taking shortcuts. Elder. You're right. But the skill of painting is not in the hands. The stroke carries both bone and flesh, spirit and spirit. Elder, do you understand? This is the trajectory of the Tao. Painting the way is not about painting. It is about painting the true nature of all things. The true is not just the surface. Between the lines. I see. The real subtraction is reducing it down to just one sum. Yet it can accommodate all things. Give me more seriously. The tiles are evenly spaced and spaced consistently. Relax your wrist and use your forearm to exert force. Senior brother, we're not here to fight the evil demons. The opponent's gadget really can kill enemies. Enough talk, I don't have time for you to slowly grasp it. The battle for rescue came 3 days later. You can only make the structure crooked first. If the ribbon is unevenly arranged, your defense will be uneven throughout history. The painting was destroyed. The artist told me. So you need to draw the structure right for me. If you fail, you don't deserve to possess cultivation. Progress is fast. It would be even better if the scandal was reduced by half a degree. It's senior brother. One word. Sketching is the foundation of all visual arts. This lie is true in any world. They only have 3 days before they can become experts. But at least the infrastructure is stable. Can survive. The barrier couldn't hold up. Lineup switch activates the art exam defense protocol. Smash him to pieces. What the hell is this? Why can't it be conquered? No flashy techniques. Only a cold and icy structure. Structure is the truth of the world. Come on, let's see how you smash this still life sketch. From realism to deconstruction. From addition to subtraction. Every stroke I have drawn teaches me. No longer complicated, no simpler. Compared to speed, the drawing is too slow. I went straight to the point. It's a shadow talisman. Their aircraft are unpredictable. Normal attacks can't hit Lai. Faster than ever, transforming is too slow. I went straight to the point. At the end of the painting path lies calligraphy. This technique is called brush and ink horizontal posture. This technique is called brush and ink horizontal posture. Is it recorded in the classics? As you wish. So this is the price of borrowing the power of the rules. Is this the price of borrowing the power of the rules? That's right, this world is already a vast canvas. Every tree, every mountain, every person is a trace of ink in a painting. Just think the painting is devouring you. Every stroke you draw goes beyond the rules. All of it consumes your life essence. You are very smart. The more you paint, the faster you die. This is the fate of painters. Give up. As long as you don't mind creating masterpieces, abandon techniques that go beyond the rules. Maybe he could survive a few more years. That is, every stroke I paint. All of it is draining my life. That's right, as long as you stop creating God-level works. Abandon techniques that go beyond the rules. Maybe he could survive a few more years. If you can't draw, what's the point of living? Sue died there. Brother, you really want to break through this world. It's not about breaking the story, but about painting the truth. But if this world really is just a painting, so what are we? Whatever it is, none of them should live in lies. What you think is true. But it's a higher dimension. But a sheet of drawing paper. Since the paintbrush can create things, that paintbrush can also erase this false cage. Brother. Suwon. Why do you want to break the scroll? In this painting, you are God. Why do you want to break the scroll? In this painting, you are God. A false God. I am not rare. I want to return to the real world. Even there, I was just a poor student. Okay. As long as you draw a stroke that surpasses the power of creation, I'll let you go. The power of creation. What kind of brushstrokes? It can surpass the strokes of creating a world. That stroke was just the beginning. True creation is something out of nothing. Sparse smoke drifts over 7 maidens from dawn till dusk, sharing civilization and glorious moments together. This stroke is called chaos. Creation cannot come from nothing. This is something only creators possess. I'm not painting something. What I paint is the beginning. Go on, transform your world. Senior brother, let's go quickly. You have broken the rules of this world. You can go home. Leave me alone. I am just a figure in a painting. Shut up. Who says I can't take you away? I didn't have time to paint it in such detail. What you look like. Brother. Thank you. Thank you for remembering what I looked like. I see. In that world, I have painted mountains and rivers again. The divine beasts live and die. In this world, I can still draw. As long as you can still pick up a pen. I am the creator.